Before we head into the video, I'd love to give a shout out to the sponsor of the channel, RL Exchange. Now, RL Exchange is a great way to buy Rocket League items and credits on any platform at the cheapest prices so that you can build your dream setup. Make sure to go and check out their website using the top link in the description and use code TXC to get yourself 3% off your order. I'm going to be giving away a Titanium White Octane every 1,000 subscribers on the channel. If you would like to enter, all you need to do is subscribe to the channel, turn post notifications on, drop a like on the video, and then finally head over to the Discord server. The link is in the description down below, and then just go to the giveaway section and make sure to react with the party emoji. How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another video in episode 27 of Trading from Nothing all the way up to the Alpha Cap. If you haven't already, please do make sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications, and make sure to drop a like. We're going to go for 150 likes on today's episode. And as always, thank you for the insane support on the channel. But anyway, we're going to hop straight into the first trade. I really hope you do enjoy this episode as much as the others, but let's get into the first trade of episode 27. Okay, so we're once again starting off another episode with an inventory quite full of hard to sell items. Now, I am working on getting all of these items sold, but right now the market is possibly in the worst state it's been in for months, which obviously isn't too great for the series. Hopefully trading does revive a little bit, because that means I'll be getting more profit and more trades as well, which will accumulate to more videos as well. But right now I'm finding it quite difficult to sell all of these items. I've spent the entire day today trying to get a lot of these items sold, and I've got a few of them sold, but not as many as I would have hoped for. In this trade, we are just going to be selling on a Fennec for 400 credits. But I think what I'm going to do is have it. I might have to spend a couple of days alone just trying to get all of the items in the inventory sold, and then I'll go back to buying them back into the inventory. But right now, I just want to clear the inventory, get every single item gone, and then start fresh. That just makes trading a little bit more fun for me. I don't want to be stuck with the same boring items, because it just doesn't really give me too much motivation to trade. Here we do manage to sell on the Crimson Octane for 1.6k. Octane's really high in demand. You can always sell them for mid-value if you give them enough time. If you're spending maybe a couple of hours trying to sell your Octane and you're not getting the mid-value, drop down to the minimum value. You don't want to be spending too much time trying to get an extra 50 or 100 credits. It's not really worth it, but for the most part, try and get the mid-value. You should be able to. But right now I'm still stuck with the Sub-Zero. I want to get that sold. The Crimson Dicey as well. It's proven to be a little bit harder than what I thought it would be. The White Neo-Yo as well. I knew they'd be hard to sell, but I do also want to get those gone eventually as well. Now, we did just pay 1.8k for a White Fennec. I do believe that was 200 credits below the minimum value, which is a perfect trade. White Fennec is pretty easy to sell. If you buy it for anything below the minimum value, you should be able to flip it really easily and get that minimum or even the mid value. I'm usually trying to go for mid value now with stuff like White Fennec, White Zombas, stuff like that, just because they're pretty high in demand as well. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get it, and after about half an hour to an hour, I decided to drop down to the minimum value. I didn't want to be spending too much time, like I mentioned earlier, trying to get just a little bit of extra credit. So we get 2k there, still going to be 200 credits profit, just flipping it really easily. And then we do get a pretty decent trade right here. We are going to be selling on the Grey Interstellar. Now, we do get an item offer of, I think, a little bit over 100 credits of 100 credits over the minimum value of the Interstellar. So we're getting 400 credits. Non-crate imports, non-crate very rares. The non-crate imports are 40 each. We're getting 4 of those. That's 160. The non-crate very rares, we're getting 3 of those. That's an extra 120. The black markets add up to 300. And then I do believe there was a Tunica in there as well, which sells for around 100 credits. So that's actually just a little bit over 1,000 credits, which is really good, because the Grey Interstellar is pretty hard to sell, and I was struggling to get the minimum value. So we took an item offer that got us a pretty decent amount of profit. I think we paid 550 originally, so we've almost doubled the amount of profit that we got from that, which is really good, because we paid 550 and we're getting almost 1.1k back, which is really good. Then we do just sell our Interstellar on for the minimum value, which actually was a lot harder than once again I thought it would be. Now, Interstellar is usually quite an easy to sell item, so I was really surprised that it took so long to sell, and hopefully in the future it won't be this difficult. And I just want trading to revive a little bit, because usually or a couple of weeks ago, Sundays were getting me maybe 20 trades a day, but I've struggled to get 15 today. I know it's only a little bit less, but usually when I'm trading as much as I am on the weekends, I am getting a lot more profit and a lot more trades, so hopefully it does pick up in the near future. Otherwise, I'm going to have to stop doing a little bit less nothing to something videos, which I really don't want to be doing. We did just sell on our Saffron Zomba as well for 450 credits. We originally paid 250. Once again, that is 200 credits profit, which is obviously really good. I'm trying to make at least 100 credits profit per video. Not per video on my days, that would be terrible. I'm trying to make 100 credits profit per trade, just so that with 15 trades an episode, I'm making around 1.5k profit at least. And that just makes it so that we can get to the alpha cap as quickly as possible. We do sell on a non-crate exotic for 120 credits. This is really good. They're valued at 100 to 150 on Xbox. I'm usually trying to get anywhere between or just 120 plus basically. I wouldn't set a max amount of credits that I want for it. I take 200 credits, but yeah, I'm trying to at least get 120 per non-crate exotic. I know it's only 20 credits over the minimum value, but if I get 20 credits more for every non-crate exotic, I probably will get a lot of non-crate exotics sold this series, so that 20 credits will add up over time, and it will probably equate to a decent amount. We did also pick up a black standard. We paid 2,150. It's 2.3 minimum value. We're going to be trying to sell it on for 2.4k, just because once again standards are really high in demand, so try and get that mid value. I'm not sure if I did. I might have dropped down to minimum in the end, but you'll find out later on in the video. We do get a really good trade here. We're picking up a white fennec, white zombers. Those both add up to 4k, and then the white phoenix cannon is actually worth 2.3k on its own, so that is 6,300 credits in total. However, the Phoenix Cannon is impossible to sell. We paid 500 for it though, which is 1,800 below the minimum value. That is me assuming that I'm paying 2,000 for both the Zomba and the Fennec, but we can get a total of 1.8k profit if we sell it for the minimum value, which I'll definitely take, and we'll be trying to get the minimum value for it. We're going to be stuck with it for ages, I already know, but if I can get it sold, that is almost 2,000 credits profit, which is almost an entire episode's worth of profit, going by the logic which I previously mentioned. So I'm not going to say no to that whatsoever. We probably will struggle, but I really don't care. And then selling on the white Zombas right now for a little bit over 2,000 credits, and also a Cobalt Halo, so 2,060 credits plus the Cobalt Halo. Cobalt Halo is worth 250, so that's a really good offer. We bought the white Zombas for, I think it was in the big trade where we bought the white Zombas, the white Fennec, and also the Phoenix Cannon, so I think we bought it for around 2k. We're selling it on for a little bit over 2.3k, I'd say, with the Cobalt Halo being 250 credits, so not bad whatsoever. We got a little bit over 300 credits profit there as well, and I know the inventory looks pretty mad right now. There's so many items in it. This trade is going to be clearing it up quite a lot. This guy wanted all my non-crate very res, all my non-crate imports, the Halo, the Golden Series exotic, and also the Black Standard. We're selling all on for 3,000 credits, which is perfect. I love a trade like this. We just sell on loads of items and it clears up the inventory so much. You'll see in the next trade how much better the inventory looks, and it honestly just makes me feel a lot better and more, I feel like I can manage it a lot easier, which is obviously a good mindset to have when trading. You don't really want to be put off trading. You want to be able to manage your inventory and just have a good time trading. So we do manage to also sell on the Neuro Agitator, which is really good because cheap black markets are usually really hard to sell. I sold this on within I'd say maybe 2 hours after buying it. I'm not really sure, I don't really know, but we did manage to get it sold anyway for 150 credits. Not bad at all. I know it's not a lot of credits, but it does also clear up the inventory a little bit and just helps out. That is going to bring us to the end of the video anyway. I really hope you have enjoyed. Make sure to drop a like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, comment Alpha Cap as well if you have made it this far in the video. I do really need the support now because trading is harder than ever and it's really difficult to get these videos out, but I'm going to keep it up, and I will switch up the content a little bit. I'm going to try and go for one nothing to something and then a different video, and then back to the nothing to something, different video, and then just sort of carry it on like that. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.